What's up guys, so in business, there's always going to be competitors trying to get ahead of you with shortcut, risky and black hat methods. Now a really good example of this in SEO is PBNs, because if you're using white hat link building methods, that's the best way to protect your website long term and avoid penalties from Google. But at the same time, you may see that your competitors are outranking you with PBNs, also known as private blog networks. And now you may be tempted if you see that to go, oh,
I'm just going to buy a load of PBNs too and make sure that I outrank them.
But definitely don't do that, because then you could land a penalty too, and that's not the best way to deal with this issue. Now some people talk about reporting their competitors' PBNs to Google. So should you do this? Well, in this video I'm going to cover whether or not you should do it, the reasons why, and the best ways to deal with this issue. By the way, if you haven't already subscribed, please make sure you do, because my link building videos will help you grow your website, boost your rankings, and drive more customers to your site. Okay, so for me, the short answer is no, you shouldn't report your competitors' PBNs to Google, because it's a slippery slope, okay? And also, you should spend your time on better ways of improving your business and focusing on your business and what you can control, rather than reporting your competitors to Google. And the thing is as well, that even if you report one competitor to Google, and let's say best case scenario, they get wiped out, they receive a Google penalty, and therefore all their rankings are lost. There's always going to be someone that tries to replace that person, okay? There's always going to be other competitors that come along and try and take shortcuts. So if you focus on these sort of issues and taking competitors out one by one, it's not really that productive. It's a bit of a slippery slope as well, because there's going to be collateral damage. You don't know how that's going to affect you. And also, if competitors realize that you're the one who's reporting them to Google, then they're going to try and find some way of getting revenge. Now obviously that scenario is quite rare, and it may be difficult for them to find out who's reporting to you, but at the same time it's very bad karma. You don't want to mess with karma, and that's just something I advise against. I'd also say, as a business owner, that's the wrong mindset to have, okay? If you're focusing on your competitors rather than improving your business, and you're thinking about sabotaging your competitors and getting revenge on them, that's not the best way to do business and not the best way to run your website. And really, you should be focusing on, right, how can I improve my content quality? How can I publish more posts? How can I improve my business and scale my systems so that my website doesn't really have any competitors anymore, or that I can easily outrank the competition? That's the best way to think about your business, rather than, right, how can I get my damn competitors back? Okay, so that's what I recommend. And also, you have to have a little bit of empathy, because behind every single website is an entrepreneur who's trying to just make things happen to them. They're probably trying to make money, they're trying to grind it out, they're trying to hustle as much as you are, and therefore they've just turned to PBNs simply because they don't really have any other alternative. Now the other thing is, well, that competition isn't actually a bad thing, and it forces you to improve as a business, because whether you raise the bar or your competitors do, the bar is getting raised anyway. So you might as well do it, okay? And you might as well focus on improving your processes, growing your website, improving your systems, rather than sabotaging your competitors. Now for me, I like competition, okay? I run a link building agency, I have other businesses too, and all of the competition that comes along with that forces me to be better at what I do, and it forces me to improve and forces me to evolve, and also to adapt to market conditions so that I can run a better business. And in the long run, that means that you're going to operate at a much higher level. So competition is always going to help you improve as a business, and probably help you make more money in the long run if you can adapt to the environment that you're in. Now also, time is your most precious resource, okay? And you only have so much of it per day, okay? So if you have a choice of spending your time on reporting your competitors or improving your business, what should you do? For me personally, it's improving my business, okay? It's getting better at what I do, and it's improving the systems that I run my business on. So yeah, sure, you could spend time reporting your competitors, you could spend time looking at a backlink profile and thinking, right, I'm just going to report all of them, but that isn't really the most efficient use of your time. There's better ways to spend it, and also I feel like you're focusing on the wrong thing. Now the other thing that I tend to find with any sort of black hat method is that it gets found out eventually, okay? So it's just a matter of time. The clock is ticking, and sure, your competitors may be profiting from this sort of method short term, over the next sort of 3 or 6 months, but at the same time, it's just a matter of time before they get found out. And Google's algorithm is getting smarter and smarter. They don't want people using PBNs to artificially inflate their rankings so that they rank higher on Google. What they want is the best content and the best customer experience for the people using Google. So eventually, all of these sort of websites using PBNs are going to get found out. And of course, there's already been so many link building penalties for websites using artificial links. So in a way, you should be kind of grateful that your competitors are thinking short term like this, because it's just a matter of time before they get found out. You know, they're running on thin ice, and really these sort of strategies don't work for a business long term. So that's it from me. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please smash a like on it. If you have any questions about link building, let me know in the comment section below, and I'll be really happy to help. And if you haven't already, please subscribe, because my link building videos will help you grow your website, boost your rankings, and drive more traffic to your site.